Good morning. It's time to wake up, y'all. It's time to wake up and face reality. I know what God's doing up in. I know what God's doing up there. And I see it all the time when I'm looking at people or walking around. Knowing what I know now, and then I see all these people eating and doing whatever, and they have no clue. Well, here I am. I'm here to let everyone know what they're doing to us. It's crazy to think, but this planet's become, it's so corrupt. No one knows how bad. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. It is so going to get worse. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, people. It is so gonna get worse before it gets better. And you know what? Things that they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know. Anyway, germ theory of disease. I'm going to play a small clip of it, just so that you can hear it.
It is a toxic inflammation disease that was simply rebranded or renamed into several other medical terms, like Guillain-Barré syndrome, transverse myelitis, multiple sclerosis, and a few others that have the exact same poisoning symptoms of gray matter that polio did, so they can give credit to the vaccine for eradicating the disease, and now blame a new disease for the damage their same vaccines are causing. There they are, in Pfizer's 9-page list of 1,300 diseases their COVID-19 vaccine has caused worldwide. Guillain-Barré syndrome, multiple sclerosis relapse, multiple sclerosis relapse prophylaxis, myelitis, and myelitis transverse, or transverse myelitis, or polio. We see this over and over again when sanitation and hygiene improvements, the stopping of certain vaccines and toxic medicines, or the removal of environmental toxins already has a disease on a downward trend toward eradication. And then they come out with a vaccine near the end of the trend and claim it eradicated that disease, as seen here in the US and UK when the Salk polio vaccines came out in the late 1950s. And the same here with measles, scarlet fever, typhoid, whooping cough, and diphtheria. All of them were declining and well on their way to rarity, and then the vaccines came out and took credit for it, like the diphtheria vaccine in 1920, which may have even been the cause for a 2-year spike in diphtheria. Whooping cough was nearly gone when its vaccine came out in the late 1940s, and the 1963 measles vaccine is a joke, as it was less than 1 death per 100,000 people who expressed it since 1947. Dr. McBean's book, The Poison Needle, covered in detail the other causes of polio besides vaccination and pesticides, and you can pause and look at this overview if you like.
I'm going to pause. The vaccines caused what? Other causes of polio. You know, it's crazy to think. And it's so crazy to think that now they have pages upon pages of new symptoms and variations because of the COVID-19 vaccination. They have 2 pages full of symptoms, and it's crazy to think that so many people went and got that shot. So many people are dying, and he's up there watching all of this happen. It just makes me want to cry. Seriously. People need to wake up and smell the roses. It's not going to get any better, people. I think this time around during winter, it's going to get so much bad. It's going to get so much worse than what it is, than what it was, because they want it to get worse. Like I said before in my previous video, there's no colds, there's no sicknesses, there's no diseases, there's none of that. Your body naturally detoxes naturally from all the crap that you're putting in. You're eating something that's out of a package, you're going to have to detox from it, because it's not made to be put in your body. And that's why I said, do your research. Look up into germ theory. Watch the whole video. It's like an hour and something minute video. I've only played a small portion of it. But it's crazy to think. They want you to think all of this stuff is... the vaccines is causing more COVID symptoms. So they have to make another booster shot to cover for that fake variant that they're now coming. Because every time they make a COVID or a let's say, every time they have a new vaccine, they're making a new variant, and they know they are. They know they are. It's a scare tactic to keep you going and getting more, because they're dumbing you down. They're dumbing you down. Conspiracy theory, whatever you want to call it. Nowadays is nowadays, and it's not going to get any better, people. It's not going to get any better. I want you to wake up and smell the roses. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. If you like what you're seeing, comment, like, subscribe. Time to wake up, people. Love ya. Have a good day.